Hello all you lovely internet peoples. Now, you may be noticing that we are not starting at the beginning of the game. The reason for that is because I was just, messing around, testing some different wand stuff, and I actually started to do really well, and I'm actually past Hisi base and going into the jungle. So I just thought I would share these different wands with you and then continue on and try and do some wand building. So first wand is pretty simple. I've got some shielding on the front, bloodlust, which increases damage, critical plus, which increases crit chance, and lightning bolt. Nothing particularly special. On this one, I believe I have some spell wrapping going on. And if you don't know what spell wrapping is, I mean, it doesn't spell wrap every time because it's a shuffle wand and you can see it kind of going crazy. But when it does, you can see there's sort of these gaps in when it goes really fast, but it has quite a short cast delay anyway, so that's why that happens. But when it does cast in this particular order, so you've got the add mana, reduce recharge time, you've got triple scatter spell, so it needs 3 spells, so it goes 1 spell, 2 spell, and then it needs another spell, so it drags over. That's not a spell, so it drags over again. That's not a spell, so it drags over again, and then it casts it twice. And that won't happen every time because it's a shuffle wand, and that's why it's a little bit random how fast it fires. This one isn't anything special either. It's also a shuffle wand, so can't really do anything with that. I'm going to try and do some piercing stuff with piercing, although in the past piercing has not gone that well for me. I'm not sure quite how to use it. I do have homing shots as a thing here. Yeah, but piercing with bubble spark doesn't actually appear to do any damage, so I think I'll have to put that aside. And I do actually want to put critical on here, but I'm not sure if it will... it does affect how much mana it uses, but I think it's good. It lasts for quite a while, so that's fine. I don't think I can actually do anything with any of these, so I think I'm going to continue onward. I have angered the gods, so I have to fight a sort of mini boss. I'm not sure what they're called here. I have to fight one of those every time, but since I have homing and all these projectiles, I can basically just stand up here and let them home in and do their thing. So I've got particles or projectiles phasing through me, so even if I do get hit, there's a chance that I won't. I've got explosion immunity, so I don't actually take damage from the explosions that my lightning makes, although I will still take damage from the electricity. You can see sometimes it zaps along liquids and other materials such as metals. I would, in the best case scenario, I would also have fire immunity, because there is always fire in the jungle, literally always. Because as soon as something makes some fire, everything starts catching, and then it just gets really crazy. So that would be ideal. But since I don't have any fire immunity, I'll just be rolling with the explosion immunity that I already have. And these brilliant ones that I have gathered the materials almost by accident. So even you see here, all of this, all of the soil is flammable. So as soon as something catches a light, the whole thing's going up in flames. So I'm gonna try and use the lightning wand sparingly. Ooh, hello. Fluxium. Nope. Nope. No thank you. No thank you. I'm gone. I'm not going in there. Let's see how far we can get this run. I'm hoping maybe this will be the first win that I ever get, but I highly doubt that. I will do a little bit of exploring because I can get rid of... Oh, hello. Surprised me there. Wasn't expecting a worm. I will drink the worm's blood for some extra vision. Always handy. Oh. They only seem to... Oh, I can kill you with this. I'm not sure how dangerous that enemy is, because their projectile seems to just apply the what's it called? The pheromone effect, which doesn't really affect me, I don't think. So I do not like being covered in slime. Oh boy, there's some fire. Could become dangerous. I was planning on making a video where I just went and got loads of money. So, I mean, I guess I achieved that goal already. But I do want to see how far we can take this. I was just going to start again for the video, but I thought, you know, that this one's already going so well, might as well see it through before I start a new one. Oh, there's some fire. I think I did lose out on a possible opportunity earlier on in the run. Can't quite remember what it was, but I remember I wanted to go back for something in the snowy area, and I didn't. Because I often don't end up doing that. Dragon Cave? What's this dragon? Maybe I don't want to know, actually. I think that would be smart on a run like this, where I really do not want to lose it. Because, I mean, I couldn't ask for a better run, really. I mean, some of the earlier... I mean, I'm not sure. So, some of the earlier perks I've had to re-roll quite a lot. Let me get rid of that annoying thing. Oh yeah, forgot about this guy. Let's deal with you then. There you go. Guards are enraged. Cool. Lovely. Okay, I can definitely afford a retry. Am I going for another one now? You know what? 20% resistance against projectiles actually sounds pretty good. I mean, obviously the explosions is useless because I have explosion immunity. But I am reading this right. You return fire when hit by projectiles and you gain... Does that mean when I'm hit by projectiles I gain resistance? Or I permanently have resistance? Either way, that's pretty good. Now let's see. We should be able to... We've got some triggers here, so we should be able to do some proper stuff. Although my wands are still lacking, because my higher capacity wands have shuffle. So that's not good. I could try a very simple... That pentagon and this. I'm not sure how much damage that will do, especially because the drills don't actually do that much damage. Nope, that's not really. Although I don't think it's showing the digging bolt damage. Although I doubt it's as good as the lightning bolt, so I might just stick with what I've got right now. I could definitely make something useful with a trigger. I'm just not sure what. And who? Hang on. Pause the record. Okay. I hope that doesn't come up on the recording. That would not be very good. I'm gonna fill up my water because I don't actually have that much left. Okay, am I ready for the next floor? Yes, maybe. And you know what? I might as well, instead of activating the collapse and then having to... Oh, gods are very angry with me. Uh-oh. What am I going to do? Might as well have an entrance into this place and not destroy it, so I can come back and edit my wands. Could add this to... maybe? Is it worth... I think the crits are pretty good though, aren't they? I know not a lot of people watch, but if someone comes across this video and you know how much the critical hits modify the projectiles for, could you please put it down there, because I have no idea. Alright, I think we're good. We're probably good. Might get rid of the plasma cutters, because I definitely won't need those. Probably won't need the normal spark bots either, or the slime ball, so we'll just free up some space. I doubt we'll want personal gravity field either, but I don't know, it might be useful eventually. Alright, let's see if I die or if I win spectacularly, or what happens. I'm just gonna take it really, really slow. Do my best not to take too much damage. You know what? I have no idea what is going on in this area. I've literally been here once, I think, and I'm pretty sure I ran through, so I didn't die, and I just went through the entire thing. Maybe not the best way to go about it, but I think I died on that run. Pretty sure I died. All of the enemies here give a lot of money, which is pretty good. And it is also, I mean, it's expected. I think this is one of the harder areas in the game, possibly, so it makes sense. You know what, now that I think about it, I kind of want to constantly be shooting, because if I'm not shooting, then something could sneak up on me. That's the most useful thing that I honestly find with the homing. You can just find, like, it always tells you where things are, even if they're off screen, which is quite helpful in a game where a lot of I think the biggest issue for the player to overcome is one, just doing more damage. That's a lot of triggers on one, which is pretty good, I think. Okay. It's got some interesting stuff on it. And it doesn't actually feel that dangerous here, since I've got such good ones. That is literally the only reason I started recording here instead of doing a new run, because I've gotten here because my ones are pretty amazing. Because if I get here out of luck, then I know that I'm not. Oh, hello. What are you? How are you doing this? Well, that was scary. I'm not sure how or why that happened. But I guess that's the case with most things in this area. I've got no idea what is going on. And I will probably die at any moment. But I guess that's kind of why I play this game. Ooh, That's interesting. Okay, I kind of need to get to an exit, if I can. That would be ideal. Escaping from this area would be very ideal. I do want to see what ones are here, but it's very dangerous. That is a pretty amazing wand. I might even take that instead of my digging bolt wand, because I think that's becoming less and less useful as time goes on. I'm not really choosing to use it anymore. Okay, I don't think money is that. Ooh, hello, please. Okay, all right. I'm almost out, I think. I just need to get to this next bit and not die. Okay. So I'm not sticking around in different places for money anymore. That slightly concerns me. Okay, and this thing has 2 shields. That's a lot of shields. But it's okay, because I have a good wand. There we go. Some extra money and a lot of bone dust. Not quite sure why there is so much bone dust, but there is. Now I think this is the last area before the end, and I can't afford any of these spells. Okay, interesting. So I probably really need to make a good spell right about now, a good wand rather. So I'm gonna get rid of all those rocks, which probably won't be useful. A lot of bubble spark with trigger, which is interesting. Oh, and could become good. Could become very good in the right circumstances. Because if they just keep multiplying, this could get interesting. I do wonder. Okay, that doesn't really work. 5, 6. I think if I have 7 of these, yeah, then they multiply pretty quickly. That's interesting. Oh, I don't think it happens when it touches enemies though. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll this. Immunity to fire. You know what? Sure. I do really need a good damage wand. I think this might be the only wand that I need. Okay, interesting. There's some... What? What did I just take damage from? Huh? Okay, well, only, you know, going into the final floor with 65 health. Great. Do I have anything else to dig? Not really. But come on. Like, I don't understand. Okay. Oh, okay. It's bloodlust. I've probably... I mean, I've probably killed this run now, just doing that. But I can still try. Okay. Time to modify this wand because I put a very bad thing to put on it before I left, which is very not good. I need to go back up there, but I can't really, can I? Oh. Well, I was really hopeful for that run, but that's what it is. Sometimes you die, sometimes you don't. Alright, I'm gonna stop this one here. If you liked what you see, like the video and subscribe. If you didn't, you know, that's fine as well. But any subscription is pretty big because I'm still a very small YouTuber. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.